folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. We have recently finished Spider-Man, so it's time to go back to Trails in the Sky, and we're gonna play through this as our main game until we wrap it up. At which point, I probably won't have a lot of time left. I'm basically gone for all the month of July, and probably the first half of the month of August, from Twitch at the very least. So make sure to check out youtube.com/gameswithnick to see the stuff that's being posted regularly, including some exclusive content involving retro gaming. For now, let's keep going. Start of Chapter 3. Stubborn bastard. And how the heck is he keeping up with such a huge sword? Oh, dude, chill. Can't read. Damn, we can shake him. We have no choice. Time to counterattack. Yes, you're finally taking me seriously. Good. I was getting sick of playing tag with you fools. He's not gonna give up until he's dead. What a stubborn idiot. Does he really think he can beat 2-to-1 odds? I think I already have. What? Every fight takes spirit. You lose that, you've lost everything. And I figured out exactly what kind of spirit you losers had when you took off with your tails behind your legs. Silence, Gilder Dog! We can't handle you. You're in for a painful death. Oh, damn it. We can't get caught now. Okay. How about you just surrender and give me your full confessions? Starting with who you are and what you're after. You didn't concern yourself about that. What? When did you get here? Commander! You came for us. You two are pitiful. You failed to report and is appointed, and this is why. We have no excuses. We've had a lot of interference. I get it. So you're the man in charge. I mean, man, maybe a woman. Can't hurt to feel important. Only of this particular scene. Allow me to apologize on behalf of my men. Can I persuade you to overlook this incident? Huh? Okay, repeat that. I said that I'd like for you to overlook this incident. We never had any intention of running afoul of the Bracer Guild. Don't make me laugh. You think I'm just going to look the other way and let you get away with what you did? Ah, well. I had thought of the generous offer personally. Certainly a fairer price than death. Both of you, stand down. Return to the rendezvous point at once. Yes, sir. Thank you, Commander. Where do you think you're going? Son of a... Fine. The target may have changed, but as long as I have one. And you being the leader, I assume you've got better information to offer to me than your underlings anyway. You think it'll be that easy to make me talk? Sure as I'll intend to find out. Damn. The leader is very nimble. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have a near irrepressible passion, but a great weight bears down upon you. You're not quite so different from me. What did you just say? It's a painful thing to be powerless in a time of crisis, but you know that feeling all too well. No? I can see it in your eyes. Fine then. I don't know who you are, but I think I like you. There's no shame in powerlessness. There's no shame in being outmatched. You and I both know that. Perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement? Screw you! Don't act like you know anything about me. You're in for one hell of a beatdown. Yeah. Ah! Yeah. All talk, no shock. But the guild's going to love interrogating you. What the? Is that the body split craft? I got something faint from the dark forest beyond. Nice try, but you've got a heavy heart. And a heavy heart makes for a light blade. Why don't you come out from that hiding and say that? When a warrior enters a skirmish, he must be prepared to lose everything. Otherwise, he can gain nothing. In order to live as a man, you must forego all anger and grief. With that, I bid you farewell. Presence in the trees seem to have vanished. Forgo? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Gah! Oh, tense start. Chapter 3, The Black Orbment. Guess she's not here yet. Did we get here that early? Could be. Wanna get some time in the tavern? Nah, it's nice out, so I think I'll just run away here. I doubt I could ever get tired of the view of the river. Yeah, no kidding. I even get the feeling that Ruan's finally back to normal. Pretty amazing considering the uproar after Mayor Dalmore's arrest. Well, Sid Mayor has never been arrested before. Can't imagine if Mayor Klaus was arrested in Roland. Yeah, that would be a real shock. But when I think of it that way, the people of Ruan almost seem cold. I mean, they were clearly surprised by what happened, but not a single person was certainly shocked as far as I can tell. Well, you have to remember, the mayor of Ruan has always been selected by bloodline alone. He wasn't elected to his position by the Ruanians, and that probably makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, that's true. People of Roland appointed Klaus mayor because they liked him and trusted him. Dalmore's getting what he deserves, but I still feel kind of bad for him. Hey, look who's here. Huh? Oh, see! Estelle, Joshua! Hey! I'm sorry. Got out late. No problem. We just got here ourselves. Don't tell us you're in all the way here. You really didn't need to rush. I couldn't let you two go off without seeing you off. Thank you very much for contacting me. Chloe, I can tell you, you don't have to thank us. You too, see? Thanks for coming. Well then, shall we be off? Okay, we need to use the south exit to reach Zeiss, right? Yes, on the side of the road is a checkpoint called Air Lightning. You can set up for Zeiss from there. Roger that. Okay, let's go. Whee! And we will actually go the opposite way because we have a Cornelia chapter to gather from the Royal Academy. We're too high level for these jerks at this point, right? Yeah, 3 XP, 4 XP. It's not worth fighting these people. What about these fucks?
Well, that takes care of that.
I guess Chloe is a little close to a level up. didn't actually mean to fight him. Kind of just stumbled upon him.
We're good to go.
Alright, and we need to go... Let me double check the walkthrough. Material Archives room in the clubhouse. Let's see, maybe around here? I'm looking around for stuff to help me with the novel I'm writing. All the books I've been reading lately have been inspiring me to write something of my own. Here, take a look at this one. I found it particularly moving. Hi, Blower Toady. Blower Toady. Nice to see you. Reading is for the brain. Alright, let's see. I'm not entirely sure we read the previous Cornelia chapter. Yeah, this doesn't sound familiar. I remember we grabbed it, but I think we forgot to read it. So let's read it together, both 5 and 6. Emissary of the Sabbath. I sat staring at a partially melted lump of butter and a stack of cold pancakes. Picking up a fork, I poked at them, and after turning the top one over, I daubed the milky yellow substance between the rubbery layers. In doing so, my interest in what sat atop my plate faded to nil. A hanging lamp dangled overhead, making a sporadic buzzing sound as its honey-colored light flickered, creating jittery shadows and distorting my vision within the inn. The pouring rain outside didn't appear as if it would let up anytime soon, either. Bringing my face closer to the window, I peered through the film of water flowing down the outside of the glass as I tried to make out the dimly lit avenue. Although the station house sat right at the end of the road from where we were lodged, all that was visible was the side of the structure obscured by a shadow which prevented me from being able to see the platform. There's nothing to be worried about, said Sister Cornelia as she returned, wiping her hands with a handkerchief as white as newly driven snow. Stretching the square strip of cloth out, she sat down and placed it neatly on her lap like a napkin. Then, in a reassuring tone, she added, "We've seen the last of them for a while." Watching the tips of her fingers move as she smoothed out the wrinkles in a piece of fabric resting on her legs, I was hit with a sudden flashbacks, reviving the awful sight and coppery scent of the sticky blood which had covered those hands none more than a few hours before. "How can you be so certain?" I asked, still having more than a few reservations. "Because that's how these types of crime syndicates work," she replied, clearly seeming to know all the answers. The waiter came and set a plate in front of Sister Cornelia with a soft clink as the base of the glassy dish tapped lightly against the hard surface of the table. After scooting the meat-laden porcelain plate closer to her, she licked off the sauce now covering the tips of her fingers in an almost sensual way. Sickened by the bloody image already in my mind and now the sauce, I tossed my fork aside and leaned heavily back in my chair. The city outside began to fade into shades of gray, and by the time Sister Cornelia was finished tucking away her steak, it had completely sunk into the darkness of night. I questioned her again. "How can you be so certain that no one will come after us?" Using a piece of black-crusted bread to wipe up the last drops of sauce, she answered, "Because that's how they function. One unit consists of 3 people." Then, as if remembering something else important, she added, "The group that was after you, they're a Jaeger Corps." Upon hearing this, I recalled seeing some of those men at the landing port some time ago. One of the most renowned and skilled of mercenary groups have the honor of calling themselves a Jaeger Corps. Or, at least, that's what Mick had told me about them. They were soldiers of fortune, who were said to relentlessly follow the flow of Mira wherever that happened to lead. And they would stop at nothing to get at it, even if it meant spilling blood. Warhawks, mercenaries without borders, and a group never to get involved with, is what Mick often had a habit of saying about them. Instinctively, I slid my foot forward and checked the location of my bag with the tip of it. "Quite simple, really," Sister Cornelia explained as she reached for her dessert. "You, Toby, are carrying something that's apparently got a lot of people on edge, and someone's hired a Jaeger Corps to take you out. But it's not me they're after, it's what I'm carrying." "Not the same," she retorted as she gulped down her cup of tea in a single breath. "You're going to kill the courier before they even think about searching the contents of his bag. A butcher kills a cow before someone grills the steak, not the other way around." Lecturing me all the while, Sister Cornelia took a glossy tallow-handled knife in hand and sliced into her apple pie. The powdered sugar sprinkled on the flaky crust danced under the golden light. Felt a stabbing pain of guilt race through me, just above my gut. Unexpectedly, I began to think about what Mick could be doing at the moment, but my short period of rumination was cut short when I saw Sister Cornelia's hand stop cold. Glaring into the darkness, eyes focused and intent like a hunting dog's, she tossed something shiny onto the table and eventually rose to her feet. There it was, my ornament. Where are you going? Without pausing to answer my question, Sister Cornelia expeditiously fastened the buckle of her coat. You get good taste, Toby. One at a time, she set her heels on the chair and tapped her boot laces. Using the full capabilities of that ornament is no small feat. I think even most bracers would be in for a real surprise if push came to shove with you in the ring. Growing ever more impatient, I asked again. So where is it exactly that you're going? That's none of your concern, came the answer. Suffice it to say, I will be seeing you again on the morrow. And with that, Sister Cornelia disappeared through the door of the women's restaurant. As we exchanging places, 2 other men entered the restaurant. They walked directly to the table at which I sat and stood before me. Flashing the emblem on his chest and without making any sort of eye contact, one of the men said, We're the Bracer Guild. I apologize for disturbing you in the middle of your evening meal, but you'll need to come with us. My ornament, empty bag and package wrapped in an old magazine paper, were laid out neatly on the table in front of me. The bracer sitting opposite me gazed alternately. The bracer sitting opposite me gazed alternately at my face and the items on the table, as if trying to gauge my reaction to them. Constantly rubbing his chin between his fingers, it appeared to me as though he were making an effort to display his right hand, snugly fit within a leather gauntlet. I'd been led to the second floor of the lodge by the 2 men, and then, after they painstakingly checked the layout of the floor, I was taken to the farthest room from the stairs. It occurred to me that the reason for the use of the makeshift space was due to there being no guild branch nearby. The first man to sit in front of me was the lanky one. He told me his name, but I soon forgot which one was Clayton and which one was Pavel. By the time I'd finished being frisked, the bracer wearing gauntlets, Clayton or Pavel, whoever it was, returned and whispered something in his partner's ears. Seems as though they were trying to locate Sister Cornelia, but having no luck. After much probing on the subject of her and the Jaeger Corps, and after relating everything I had heard from her on the train, I turned the conversation around and, playing the role of the victim, inquired into her past history. Though strictly speaking, I guess I was, in fact, a victim. Her name is Selmit. I'm Selmit, read aloud the lanky bracer from a pocketbook he held just below eye level. Originally a constituent member of a Jaeger Corps, her present affiliation and activities are unknown. In short, as it is part of pompously, she's not the top person any upstanding citizen should be getting involved with. He reached out his gauntlet-clad hand and picked up the object bundled in scrap paper. Checking my reaction all the while, he unwrapped the paper, laying it out flat at the center of the table. Its contents turned out to be a lump of metal ingrained with a sort of clay-like substance. I blurted out, I was on my way to a research institute with the item when everything happened, and then threw in the address of some non-existent client for good measure. Bracers took notes, making sure not to leave out any of the details of our conversation. Then, to dispel any lingering suspicions, I agreed to stay with them under their watchful eyes for the night. The next day, I also found myself inclined to go along with them to the nearest guild branch in order to file a report about the events that happened back in the station, but I had no qualms over the matter. My greatest concern at the moment, after all, was not running into any more trouble. I awoke as the sun came up over the horizon and day broke. With the advent of a peaceful morning, I sat up in bed and breathed a sigh of relief. The bracers who had stood guard the previous night were no longer present in the room, but the sound of their voices could be heard echoing out in the hallway beyond the closed door. Slipping my arms through the sleeves of my jacket, I felt a sharp pain in my right elbow which brought back vivid memories of the woman from the day before. Suddenly, a feeling of uneasiness came over me, and still half undressed, I began adjusting my ornament. After opening its back cover, I used a thin piece of tan doeskin and started plugging out the ports installed in each slot. It didn't take but 5 minutes to insert them each into different slots and rearrange their configuration with a set of light magic as my base. One by one, I replaced each screw until finally the metallic panel was back in place, and as a feeling of calmness set in, I rolled back over in bed. It was at that time that a tall woman appearing to be a maid opened the door carrying a basin of hot water for the sink, with which guests could shave and wash their faces. After placing the small steaming towel on the table, The woman went quietly about her daily task of removing the bed linen. Letting myself shoot from my own bed, I reluctantly headed toward the basin, when just beyond the open door, I caught sight of two shadows cutting across the hallway in succession. "They're here," I heard myself mutter as the low tone of my suppressed voice reached my ears. With only a bar of soap in hand, I remained unbelievably calm as I quickly shut and bolted the door. Then, pondering my next move, I stood still with my back pressed up against the wall. On the other side of the hardened clay wall, the brief glimmer of fighting ensued. Fumbling with the chain attached to my hip pocket, I grabbed hold of the ornament I had adjusted just barely moments before. It was 2 bracers versus the 2 others I had seen moments ago. Bring myself into the mix with the 2 men from the guild would definitely put us at an advantage from a numbers standpoint. However, when I turned again to face the door, the voice of self-doubt came percolating through my closed lips in the form of a distant mutter. "There were only 2 of them?" I murmured to myself. If Sister Cornelia's words were to be believed, then one unit consisted of 3 people, not 2. Again, I questioned myself inwardly. Then where's the third? The hair on the back of my neck stood on end as I realized my plight. Something swung down over the top of my head, catching me around the neck, and the next instant I was flung to the ground. From the corner of my blurred and spotty vision came the explicable view of a woman with demonic bloodshot eyes standing over me, trying to wrench the very life out of me with every twist of the sheet she had wrapped tightly around my throat. Touching my ornament in hand, I activated and fired off a burst of magic while lying half asphyxiated on the wooden planks of the room floor. The destructive vortex of compressed air sliced deeply into my hip, but at the same time caused the woman to double over before forcefully blowing her to another part of the room. Shreds of whirling linen, flecked and sprayed with flesh blood, blasted out through a gaping hole in the wall where a closed window once stood, leaving nothing but shards of broken glass and the frame rent beyond all repair. Alright, cool. That was our little Cornelia update. Let's go back out, go to Ruan, and from there towards Zeiss. I feel like Chloe's gonna leave us soon. I should probably take her defense too. I also need to check the with the ornament shop and the weapons shop to see if there's any new stuff, since it's a new chapter technically. Okay, what you got? What you got? No, we got everything already. Double specs could improve Chloe, but Chloe's gonna leave anyway. So I assume that the ornament dude also doesn't have anything better. Slots were all open at this point, right? Yeah. Yeah. Get a mute quartz just to have it. Oh, we have 7 HP 2 quartz. That's funny. Mine 1. Who cares about mine 1? It's so low. Guess we can spend a move to. Yeah. I don't think we'll do any big changes to our setup so far. Alright, no. Map. That way. Alright, and so to, look back at the map, we need to go to the Erlatin checkpoint, and they will let us through on the other side until we reach Zeiss. Okay. So it's a one-way road, it's pretty easy. Can I do the line attack? I think I can, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't particularly care to be fighting people right now. These monsters are just not worth our time. Been here before, but it's a nice little spot. Being here is breathtaking. Certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Really? Around here has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Rome is also a nice, relaxing place to live. Oh, you've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 of the great cities. Oh, that's right. Zeiss is up ahead. You'll be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun. Alright, why don't we get started the paperwork started then? Okay.
Good afternoon. How may I be of assistance?
We're wondering what had to be done to obtain permission to enter Zeiss.
Okay then, step right up, I'll take care of you. You are though that once these procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. Are you okay with that?
Again, just double checking, but yeah. Yeah, go ahead, please.
The police start by signing these documents.
Then Joshua sent their names to the documents.
Alright, everything looks to be in order. Is the young lady there not joining you?
Oh, I'm looking to see them off.
Very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of the Caldia Tunnel.
Thank you very much. What's the Caldia Tunnel?
It is the main road that joins the checkpoint to Zeiss. It passes a long tunnel that passes directly through Caldia Hill.
Wow, an underground road? That'll definitely be a first for me too.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Oh. Do we have to go up to go? Yeah. Wow, this is amazing! Ah, so the waterfall comes from a man-made river?
I think it's called the Lutzer Waterway.
It was made a very long time ago. Yes, and it's linked directly to the Valera Lakeshore. Pretty impressive, given that they did it without any ordnance to help. So what's that over there?
That's the entrance to the tunnel, I think.
Yeah. So, I guess this is goodbye. Yes. So, you're going to be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Grandsall. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of my relatives will be there, so I have to join them. That's just a month away, isn't it? I think we may actually be in Grandsall around that time. So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Grandsall Guild branch. If you do, we can try to meet up. Certainly will, Estelle and Joshua. I can thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything that you've done for me. Come on, don't be so formal. We are that as well, for many reasons. I'd say we're pretty even. What a thing to say. When we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself. But I was no different. Huh? I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. The orphanage and the academy. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find the courage to hold my head high. Find the strength to protect what matters. Because of you, I know how to be brave. I don't really get it, but if we're able to help you, I'm happy. Oh. Yeah, cheer up, kid. We'll see each other again in Grandsall. Yes, absolutely. Squeak! Ha! Maybe we'll get to see Sig there too, right? Squeak! That was a joke. I mean, Grandsall's pretty far away. I don't think those moves would hold. Besides, your home is here. Sig isn't just any bird, you know? I think he'll be there. I'm sure. Sig's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off? Yeah. Hey, good luck to the both of you on your journey. And I'll be praying for you to find your father. Scream! Thank you. You two take care. Scream! Yeah, I think so too. We'll see them again.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Chloe.
Miss Julia, you done with your duty as Lyson Fortress? What voice did I give Lieutenant Schwartz? Yes, it took longer than I anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Thank you for your service. Squeak! Hey now, settle down, see? Have you been fulfilling your duty as escort? Whee! He's always been very helpful. Isn't that right, Sig? Whee! He's certainly chipper. Your say stopped at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teachers before returning to Grand Cell. Estelle, Joshua, I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see to that. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I just got the feeling that someone was coming. Huh? There's someone in here other than us? Guess not. Yeah. Sorry, must have imagined it. Oh, I get it. Think you still got a little crush on Chloe. Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, don't be shy. You know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable after all. You did, kiss her during the play. What if she asked you to come back? You'd say yes, right? I guess you didn't notice, then. Notice what? The last scene. That was just for show, you know? It was staged, just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience. What? You really can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes. Oh, I see. Note to self, do not insert foot in mouth. But why do I feel so relieved? Estelle? You okay? I'm fine. Come on, Zeiss awaits. Alright. So let's, ooh, yeah. Let's check out these monsters. Doing good damage to them. They give us actually decent XP. Let's fight them all at least once to get a catalog of them. Found Terra Bomb. The chest is empty, like your thieving heart. Found Cure Bomb. The chest is empty. Because you removed the contents, you looter. Found Terra Bomb. Nope, still empty. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, let's get down this way now. Oh shit. Okay, it's just one. It's fine. I love the poison, but... And Deathblow too. We're just searching empty chests? That's really sad. Right. Oh, this is literally a straight shot, huh? Okay. So Earth Guard just protects somebody from the next time they take damage, regardless of how much it is. Good to know.
We're good to go.
I should probably heal Estelle a little bit. How far is she hurting? About 500? I don't want to use the one that cures KO. I'll do the Holy Popcorn. Oh, well, it's fine. Oh, come on. Alright. Ooh, okay, there's a couple of things here. Okay. Nothing major missable so far. We're not gonna go into Limestone Cave yet, because we don't need to. Okay, cool, bro.
We're good to go.
You're just defending and never attacking. That's, not gonna help you beat me. You know what I'm saying.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Let's go towards the Limestone Cave just to see if there's any treasure chests. Which indeed there are. Oh, and a new monster? Let's kill this one first. Cave right.
Piece of cake.
Another Terra Bomb. The chest is empty. Because you've already been here. Oh, shoot. Ooh, bruh. It had to be. Damn, we have 4 monsters. Oh. Yeah, I don't wanna go to the dungeon yet. There's no reason to. Alright, let's eat a little something together. Let's go down this way first. Is there any chests for us to open? So our goal for the series of streams... Oh, come on, really? Jackasses. Is to finish the game with the maximum amount of BPs that we can. We are so far on the right path, we just need to keep it up. I would like to also open all the chests and read through all the chests, but we'll see. The chest is empty, but you may not fill it with your tears. Aha! You again!
We're good to go.
Alright, let's go straight to Zeiss. I got to hurry. Huh? Someone's coming this way. Oh. Good afternoon. Where's the fire? Good afternoon. Are you taking this road too? Well, yeah. Have you seen any lights that weren't working? That's along the tunnel wall, I mean. Sorry. If there are, I haven't noticed any. All the lights that we passed were still on, but we did pass when I was flickering. That's 2 reavers between it and here. That's it. Oh, it's just like I thought. Sorry, I have to hurry. I wonder if she's from Zeiss. Strange little kid. You seemed awfully flustered. Now I'm kind of worried. Hey, you want to try following her? You read my mind. I don't like the idea of a little girl wandering around here by herself. We should catch up to her and stick close. Okay, come on, let's hurry.
That's that. Let's move out.
Right. Going... Oh, come on, where are you, girl? Boy, she runs fast! I'm gonna ask because I think I'm gonna have need for it. I can't believe there are so many of them. It's gonna break at this rate. Maybe this. Bearing set. Angle of elevation 20 degrees. Armor compression at 30%. Go! If you go any closer, then I won't miss next time. I mean it. Oh, oops. I think that might have made them angrier. Ah! Huh? Hey, I remember you. We can talk later. Get back. We gotta get rid of these things first. Oh, come on. Double miss? What are you doing, Joshua? Oh, and I get to control her. Oh. Oh god. They're pretty obnoxious.
Hey, I'm your target.
Oh, right, she has a little area attack by default. Also, these jerks suck your life out.
All right, we're good to go.
I'm a little sad that we didn't get any level ups, but... That was scary! Thank you very much. Thought I was a goner, for sure. Well, the important thing is that you're safe. But you really should be more careful. Stirring up monsters is a surefire way to get yourself eaten. But, if I'd left them alone, they probably would have broken that light. Speaking of which, why would those things go after the lights anyway? Don't they do the same thing when the highway lights are switched off?
Septium circuits is the monster's favorite food. The habit lights work to keep monsters away, but when they stop working, they have the exact opposite effect. Ah, I get it. Still, you shouldn't mess with stuff like that. Septium might be their favorite food, but little girls probably rank a close second. Oh, sorry. Go easy there. Giving her nightmares and saying don't do that isn't exactly going to score you any points. Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Anyway, my name's Estelle, and I'm Joshua. We're bracers affiliated with the guild. Oh, so that's why you're so tough. I'm Tita. I work as an apprentice at a central factory. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well then, Tita, we're heading to Zeiss, so do you want to join us for the rest of the way? That's right, you don't want to be here around here if the monsters show up again. Really? Thank you! Would you mind waiting for a little bit? I'm gonna get a light fixed. Yeah, it's probably risky to leave it out like that. How in the world did you know how it had burned out though? Well, I was lucky enough to notice the problem when I was looking at the computer database. Seems like an effective unit was installed here by mistake. Ah, alright. It's a good thing you caught it when you did. Computer? Database? Okay, I should do it. There, it takes so long. Wow, color me impressed. Well, if she's an apprentice at a central factory, she has to be good. Well, I didn't do anything special. I just fixed the quartz connection and adjusted the auto pressure. Well, it sure sounds special. Not that big a deal. Okay, how to explain this? Each urban has a quartz circuit inside, and if that isn't properly connected, the overall energy inside the unit will have nowhere to go. As a result, the urban won't be able to function properly. 70,000 highway lights, which means their ability to give up light and ward off monsters is compromised. So, stop! Maybe you should save the explanation for after we get on the road. I mean, if we sit around too long, the monsters, you know? Yeah, I guess so. I was just warming up, too. Oh. Well, why don't we set up for Zeiss, then? Okay. Yes, sir. God bless the, first thing we have here. Boy. So, Tita's gonna be our main companion here in... Oh boy, 2 sealed slots. Not great. Our main companion here in this chapter. Put her prevent blind and... the work helmet. Alright, let's go. Oh, and what level is she? Level 18. Oh, and we're level 20. Yeah. Let's get a few of these. I'm a little surprised at being over-leveled, but I'll take it. What are your... oh, sorry, not Estelle. I know what your strengths are. What do you do? Smoke cannon blinds enemies in a big radius. And then this is a large area attack. Cool. Oh, actually, did Estelle level up? Estelle leveled up. I'll take it. I really want Tita to at least level up one time.
Alright, we're good to go.
Man, 35 XP per monster. That is very good. Well, not per monster, I guess per battle of with 2 monsters in. But still. down this way to get a couple more fights in.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh boy. Ida's in a bad shape. Let me actually go ahead and use a Bitter Bomb on her. I hate it when they suck your HP.
That's that. Let's move out.
Couple more. Come on, a couple more monsters. I think I'm actually in a... Nice. And I might almost be, yeah! Nice job.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, so close. So close. This one should do it. Ida's still trailing 2 level behind Joshua and Estelle, but at least she's 19 now. That's cool. Oh. Tunnel ends here. So does that mean this is the entrance to Zeiss? That's right. It leads right into the basement of the Central Factory. I'm excited to see it. Central Factory is the pride and joy of Zeiss since it's an industrial city. I've heard it was big, but that's about all I really know. Well, yeah, it's really huge. I know it's not used to the layout and gets lost in a hurry. Oh, that's a creepy thought. I'm getting to worry whether or not we'll really be able to make it to the guild. The way out of the city is up on the first floor. I'll show you how to get there. Thanks! Well, let's go in. Left elevator, right basement, Orman workshop. Whoa! What's this place? Wow, it looks like almost the entire factory is completely automated. Eh. Little cities, there are lots of Orman factories. They make everything from lights to airship parts. That's awesome. A little overwhelming, but awesome. Yeah. Wonder what he's doing right now. Enough of that. Get your head on the job, girl. Ooh, get a love story, it sounds like. An emergency staircase. Okay. The door is locked. This is where we came in, so here's the elevator. Okay, what's this room? This is the elevator. It can take us from the basement to the roof. Can't say I've ever been in one of these outside of the mines. And this one seems super high-tech. Well, this is Zeiss. And since this is a central factory, I'm sure they have quite a few of these. They have more than one? It's the latest model, too. Maximum weight capacity 50 Torum. Can handle even heavy equipment with no problem. I don't entirely get it, but sure sounds impressive. So, how do we get it to move? Oh, you just pick which floor you want on the panel. See, you want to go into the city, right? Yes, can you take us to the first floor? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Check out the size of this place. This is the Central Factory's main floor. It's where the reception desk and consumer maintenance windows are. I see. So we can get up to the top from here. Oh, Tina! Miss Hazel? There you are. Supervisor Travis has been looking for you. He'd like for you to go straight to the operations room. Oh, okay, I will. Uh-oh, sounds urgent. Thank you for showing us around. It's no big deal. The least I can do after you beat up those monsters for me. Well, we're planning to be in Zest for a little while. Would you mind if we stop by to see you again? I love that! Bye-bye then! What a sweet kid. I get the impression that she's a lot tougher than she looks. I agree. I always wanted a lovable, sweet little sister like her. Instead of, might I add, an obnoxious little brother. You keep saying things like that, but you're the one who's always following me around. If you want to be more like a real older sister, you need to get your head out of the clouds every now and then. Look who's talking. Anyway, all sibling rivalries aside, wanna head into the city? Yeah, first I'd like to switch assignments with the guild. Plus, we can see if there's any new information on the Orbment or Dad. Sounds like a plan. Welcome to the Zai Central Factory. If you have any questions, please let me know. I have questions, but you're not letting me ask. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yes. Ooh, 800, that's a lot. EP Cut 2, yes please. Those were literally all my Sepith burned out. Alright. Okay, we have 3 on. I like the EP cut because it gives me I guess it just lowers things here. None of these gives me much. That makes the difference between having just Terra or Terra. Yeah, I'm thinking of giving it to Joshua. Giving her HP 3 doesn't really make any difference. Also have a Mind 2 to give to someone? Oh, brother. I'd rather put Mind 2 than heal. So I guess heal lets me do Shadow Sphere too, so I should keep heal instead. I already have attack 2 on her. But I should upgrade this to at the very least shield 2. Yeah, shield 2 or evade is the same. Eagle Eye we're gonna keep probably until the end of the game, so. Alright. All my poor Sepith. Gone like there were nothing.
Whoa, what's this?
Some kind of moving staircase? It is a really long climb, so I guess it would be tough without it.
Yeah, but to have the whole thing moving underneath you?
This has been full of surprises ever since we got here. No kidding. Alright, before I go to the guild, let me go to the hotel and sleep it off. And then blow all of our hard-earned cash on new weapons. Bar. General goods. There we go. Get the spike rod. We get these knives. Ah, we should probably get that. Yeah, let's get the craft cannon. And again, that's 20k Mira just blown like that.
Hi there.
Pardon us. Oh god. Okay. Kilika. What voice do I pick for Kilika? I don't want to do an accent, an Eastern accent, because it's just ridiculous. Kilika. She's a competent guild master here in Zeiss. So the voice we're gonna give her is the following.
See where...
Oh, this helps. Finally here, I see. Estelle, Joshua, welcome to Zeiss.
Huh?
You know us? I've already been briefed on your arrival from Jean at the Royal Branch. The girl with chestnut hair tied in tiny ponytails and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not?
Okay.
My name is Kilika. Zeiss welcomes your service. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, same here?
Pleasure is ours. I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. If you'll just sign these documents.
Okay.
Estelle and Joshua signed the document. Yes, I'm in change forms. That should do it. We are both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace.
That's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Alright, I had a question to ask.
About Cassius, correct?
She can read minds! Did John tell you about him too?
The whole sordid matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so.
Figures.
It just leaves Grand Cell, or maybe... I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please take this. Received. Attention, Factory Chief.
What's this?
It is a letter of introduction to the head of the Central Factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He's basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region. Is this in regards to the matter of the Black Orbment? Stories of the mayor's residence painted as a very mysterious item. I suggest you consult with the factory chief and see what he has to say.
Wow, you really got this all planned out. Do you have some kind of superpower, Kilika?
My business is to provide support for breachers such as yourselves. I simply decipher the intelligence that's provided and pass it on, as the mandates of my job require.
Wow. We really appreciate your assistance.
Think nothing of it. I trust that you will return to assist us should a major incident occur.
You can count on us when the time comes.
Well, do you want to go ahead and see the factory chief?
Sounds good to me.
She is a very cold woman. Temple Librarian, I'm seeking an interim librarian with keen investigative skills. Anyone who wishes to apply, please see me in the archives on the second floor. Please understand, too, that you may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. And Trad Plains monsters. The ferocious monster known as the Chronocider has been spotted roving the Trad Plains Road. Research from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Right, let's go start by going this way. Okay, how bad are we? Oh, first of all. Oh no, oh, I fucking hate these. I don't know why, but I remember that I fucking hate these sheep.
We're good to go.
I saw the sheep, and I immediately went, oh no. Maybe it's because it puts you to sleep? But something in my brain just went, oh, I don't want to be dealing with sheeps. Okay. What are you weak to? Basically anything that is an art, so...
That's that. Let's move out.
Why do I hate them so much?
Piece of cake.
Boy, okay. This is an unusual road compared to what we've seen before.
That's that. Let's move out. All right, we're good to go.
You're killing sheep. Jesus.
Way cool.
You hit hard. Crazy sheep. Okay. Let's use a couple of these to learn the recipes and stuff. Oh god, it's this one. Oh, I hate it. I hate this map. We're gonna have to skirt all for chests. Start by going along the border. Oh! This is why! Now I remember. I don't want to use it, but I didn't want to leave one of those sheep. Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna have to be back for this treasure chest. But we have a crit right now. We really should be using that crit. Go on, let's go with you. Ugh. Alright, let's try the... Well, let's make Joshua faster. Now that it helps. Oh, shites. Well. Yeah, we definitely need a third character here. No, nothing to do. Run. We'll be back for it. It's just the action economy is very much against us in that case. What's this green squirrel?
That's that. It's move out.
Wait, well, I guess we're gonna figure it out anyway. Alright. It wouldn't be empty if I hadn't already looted it now, would it? Nope. Attack. Does this lead us to the actual village? Yeah, okay. Because here's the thing, the monster we need to defeat might not be here, actually.
That's that. It's move out.
This is the road split up above. Fuck me. Okay, it's only one. Ooh! Jeepers.
That's that. It's move.
Items. I just want to learn some of these recipes at this point, you know? Alright. Going around, it's not in this corner. I don't see it in this corner. It's just a normal monster.
That's that. It's move out.
We did go around the lake in a sort of way, so it's not in this area. Look on this side then.
Trying to avoid the sheep. I don't really want to fight the sheep. Oh, good lord! This area is immense.
That's that. It's move out.
It will be an absolute pain to navigate. Oh god. Alright. It is what it is. Oh, you just had to summon a paw, huh? Can you please stop summoning people? Oh boy, we are getting overwhelmed. This is not good. Use dual strike again. What? Oh! You piece of garbage. All my CPs are... Oh, good god. Okay, I need a massive art to finish them off at this point. And want to bet that we immediately stumble upon the monster we're supposed to kill now that I have no more freaking CPs. Oh. I just know it. We're gonna stumble upon him right away. Okay, this is just Cornelia Tower. I need to fight things so I can get my CPs back. There's no way around it.
Rain Pool.
Oh god. Extremely weak to wind, so I'm gonna airstrike you. Would you mind stop hitting me? Thank you.
Alright, we're good to go.
That's when we can probably just use a little tear on myself. Got you. Got you.
Piece of cake.
Oh, there it is. So we have found him. How are my CPs doing? Ah, they're actually doing pretty well.
Alright, we're good to go.
And I'm fully healed and I have a bunch of EPs, so let's go ahead and exterminate this dude. Oh boy. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Or not. Or not.
Not now.
Or not. See, the gate is too small, that's the problem. And that still was not enough to completely kill one of them. It's not gonna do a lot, but... It's alright, I got you. We're chipping. Okay, 2 are down. Action economy is now a little better. Oh, nice. Oh, come on. You just had to miss it, huh? Okay, last one. Can't believe I survived that. Nice. Alright. And let's just head back. This is too much for me to explore right now. I feel overwhelmed. Alright, let's go back to the factory. Let's go to the second floor. I assume it's her. Excuse me. We saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my, you're here already? I only just put the request in a little while ago.
Well, we had just come in to change assignments, so we were ready for work.
Well, shall we get started then?
Okay, that's fine. This is about hiring the temp librarian, right?
Yes, that's right. It's turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected.
What kind of ordeal?
I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I've a matter that I would like to help you settle. Consider it a favor, if you will.
What kind of matter are you referring to?
The archive sold out some books out to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past their due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like you to get our books back.
What? That's simple. Where do we need to go?
Let's see. We should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd floor design room, 4th floor lab and clinic.
Got it. Is that everything?
Yes. Please come back once you have them.
Okay, we will. We'll start immediately. Nope. Design room. And that's one. Then we're gonna go back up one more. There's a book in the lab. Oh. There's the book in the clinic. Alright. Jumble done. Let's sit back down. Let me double check because ooh. Good thing I checked. Today I will be introducing one of my newest cooking recipes, especially for those readers of this book. The recipe is none other than... Drumroll, please. Can you guess what it is? It's bouillabaisse! Yes, that's right. The delectable dish of unobtrusive monster bits is one that everyone can enjoy. Follow my groundbreaking recipe and the monster corpse you've been dragging around will taste simply divine. Okay. Yeah. That's dumb. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Oh boy, okay. Oh, are you done? Ah, we brought them for you.
Good. Now, we have all the books again. I thank you for your assistance.
It was no big deal. We didn't have any issues.
That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask you for help in my favorite type of work.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned having some significant problems somewhere along the line. So, what kind of work is it?
Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called The Herb Woodpecker.
We'll make a note of that. Right. Herb Woodpecker. That's a book on birds, right? So do you have any clues for us?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this.
Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond and you shall receive. Okay, I wrote that down. But what the heck is it?
It was written on a card that was taken from the book. I imagine it's some kind of hint as to its whereabouts.
A hint of bad poetry, maybe? That was only barred because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere?
Evidently so. It's the sort of trick that researchers used to play on each other long ago. I have no idea what possessed someone to hide this book of all things. But we certainly have our fair share of unusual characters. Not surprising that any of them might follow in such bizarre costume. Anyway, I'll leave this matter in your capable hands. Please bring the book back.
Hey, hold on a second. Is this the only lead we have?
I'm afraid so. But the guild seniors have every confidence in your ability.
Well, that's just awesome. Understood. It'll be difficult work, but we'll do all that we can.
You may have to search every nook and cranny inside, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting here. When you do find it, please bring it back to me.
Get a show on the road then. Oh, I look forward to seeing you again. Alright. So there's 2 more quests after this one, and we're gonna try and do all of them at once so we don't forget them. Because again, we're trying to get 100% BPs by the end of the game. Which means, first of all, we're gonna nap, because we need a nap. Okay, we need to go back to Alma Village. A little bit of grinding on the side in the meantime.
That's that. Let's move out.
Where is... Oh, yes. It's empty! Diabolical. I did not want a repeat of that situation. Ooh. Let's heal. I think they're not gonna be in... Oh, they are. Nice. Oh boy, okay. No, let's use Tiara. Then let's knock out the War Mantis. And then let's use Blue Impact on this guy, and that should do it.
That's that. Let's move out.
Whew. We're fine with most of these fights, but sometimes with a poor combination of enemies, they really get to us.
Piece of cake.
Alright, we've reached Alma Village. We don't really have time to hang out. We'll come back here. That's gonna be great. But for now... How do I... No, yeah, this is the right map. Oh, I need to go around. There we go. Why would somebody hide a book there? Idiots. Wasting my time. Okay. Your time is really quick and I love it and we'll be back later and enjoy it as properly, but for now I'm gonna go bye. Yeah, that's fine. If you hadn't had a critical there, it would have been even better, but...
That's that. Let's move out.
What the fuck? Alright. you a lot more seriously. Oh, the Tiara will go off, yeah. It's alright, I can... Actually, I can use Joshua for it. I guess that monster KOs. And Joshua is just immune to them because of the accessory we've built. Right. Going back to the librarian. Oh, have you made some progress? Yep, you betcha! We brought you your book. Please take a look to be certain. Oh my! This is indeed the Red Book. Thank you for finding it. Like there was ever any doubt. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. I'm quite impressed that you actually managed to find it. Now I know I can leave the rest of the work in your hands. Right! Wait, what? What rest of the work? There's more? Traditionally, the researchers would have hide 3 books. This leaves us with 2 still yet to be found. Did I not tell you? This is most definitely the first I've heard of it. Oh, odd. But you're ready up aboard the ship, so to speak. So I hope I can count on your full support until the end. Well, I guess so, but... You mean we have to deal with another unhinged person's idea of a game? Speaking of which, it's just like back in Iran. No need to worry. The next book sense has no words. Really? The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. See for yourself. You've gotta be kidding. No comments or anything. The name of the book in question is Hertz's Adventure 2. Hertz's Adventure 2. Got it. Once the first part remains in the library, it gets quite frustrating having to listen to patrons asking about the sequel constantly. Well, I hope this gets you fired up to find it. Lovely. Another brain teaser to figure out. I take back what I said about the stupid poetry. I'd much rather do this. Oh well, either way, we'll still be stuck trying to puzzle it out. Well, best of luck. I'll be waiting here as always. Alright, we'll be off then. We'll be back with the book before you know it. So we're gonna go to Tread Plains again. Alright, let me double check. We're looking for that, which is not going to be in here. I'm actually not entirely sure. Ooh. Not entirely sure which part of the plains the book is in, but we'll find it.
We're good to go.
Try first going south.
Alright, we're good to go.
You know, it's a pleasure to be back here, I have to say.
Alright, we're good to go.
No, this doesn't really look... And that goes straight to Elmo. Yes, so let's go on the other side.
That's that. Let's move out.
I mean, it makes sense that the second book would not be in the exact same spot that the first one was, you know?
That's that. Let's move out.
Alright, here. No, not really yet. Let's go to the area we haven't been to yet, I think. Yeah, I suspect it's here. Yep. Found a package wrapped in old paper. Hertz' Adventure 2. I was not... Oh boy, okay. Oh, that's a lot of them. No. We will be back. We'll get a couple more party members, so there's no need for us to do this right now. Absolutely no need. Gonna heal up once again. Wrong way. Right. Going up, second floor. Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over just to be certain.
Yes, this is the genuine article. That leaves us with just one left.
Oh, I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time anyway?
I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Street. And here's its card. It's got more than unusual writing on it.
Ah, you 31 Cypress trees nestled up this grassy hill. Affliction of far-off lands draw nigh unto me like one barrels, tumbling lightly into a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. The third floor... Barrel... REB... Oh no, let's look at all the... And... not hard to know. It's on the third floor, and we know exactly where it is, but... Third floor barrel, I guess, is what we're getting. Oh man, more of this gibberish. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Never riddle.
Is he a specialty or something? Well, they're attempted the same as before. May Aidios herself speed you on your way to success.
Okay, we're going. Pardon us. For this one, we need to go the final way because we need to go to the Sandclimb Gate. So we need to exit east and then keep going east. The enemies are the same. Eesh. I can feel Joshua being very close to dying, so... Boy, all it takes is one group of 4 monsters, all with different strengths, to completely kick us on our butts.
We're good to go.
And the XP you get is shit, is the other thing too. Oh no, I don't want to fight you. There might be only one of you, but I already fought 4 of you at once, and I did not like that at all. Yeah, let's go to Sunheim Gate. No wasting time. No distractions. No fighting monsters. Reach the gate. Let's go in. Second floor. Third floor. Package was found wrapped in old paper. 31 Cypress Street. Woo! Found it! That's the last one. Now we can finally finish up our work for the librarian. You ain't kidding. Huh? What's wrong? There's a card stuck in the book. And something's written on it. You have done well. Though I know you not, I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a quartz researcher and the criminal who hid the 3 books. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent to whom I can entrust my work, and you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. Yes, if you have found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing. And lucky you! Please return to the 2nd floor archives of the Central Factory. That's it. That's all one big practical joke. So it would seem. Have you looked in the package? Oh, right. Let's see what we can see. And beat 3. Hehe, jackpot. Maybe we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me. Your lucky day, Joshua. Prevents enemy arts with 80% success. Damn. The only we're missing Sylphin Wing and we're missing Air Storm if we change. We can even get Plasma Wave if we had Scent. I guess if we replace Scent with... Ooh. I feel like some of this might be worth it. We'll study spells and things at some point. For now, let's go back to the librarian, and then I think we'll do it for today's stream. I gotta say, I'm really glad that we're back playing Trails in the Sky. I feel like Spider-Man lasted just the right amount. And the remaining streams for Trails in the Sky, which I think should take us, like, another couple of weeks to wrap up. Oh, maybe more like 3, but... I might start streaming it a little bit off of the standard times too, because I'm going to try to finish it by the time I have to leave, which is in 3 weeks. So, at which point, Twitch will go quiet for a while. Strike.
No. So the thing is, we're supposed to actually get 2 more characters joining us, so we'll have a full party of 4. And it just makes it awkward to only have 2 people when you're fighting 5 to 15 monsters. Alright.
Oh, perchance have you...
Yep, we have the last book. Just to be sure, please take a look at it.
Yes, this is definitely it. I'm impressed. You actually found all 3 books.
Hehe. It just takes some perseverance and patience. Oh yeah, that's not all we found. It was right in the same spot as the book. Kind of the over-the-note reports left behind by Thief.
Perhaps it's a clue as to his motivations. Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves. In return for my having taken up so much of your time.
Thank you. So, is that all you need us to do?
Yes, that's a lot.
Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid you were going to say you still had more work for us.
You work so hard that there's really nothing left. Oh, I'm very grateful for your help. I can just relax for the time being.
What?
Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by anytime.
We will, thanks. Pleased to be of service. I wonder what she meant about the relaxing thing. Alrighty, let's go down and to the guild and report everything that we've done. Well, it looks like you finished. Welcome back. Looks like you finished your job. Declaring your contracts, make sure to come here and report it. Alright, let's go now. Going to the general goods store, see what they have. What I was looking for. Flip News issue 6. Breaking story. Rowan Mayer arrested. A sudden arrest. Yesterday afternoon, Rowan's mayor, Morris Dalmore, 48, was arrested by the Royal Guard on suspicion of arson and intent to commit other crimes. His steward, Gilbert Stein, 25, was arrested on the same charges. Both are in the custody of the Intelligence Division and have been transferred to Leiston Fortress. A horrifying rampage by the incumbent mayor. Mayor Dalmore is suspected of ordering the arson carried out on Mercy Orphanage and plotting the theft of the donations as well. Although those responsible for committing the acts have not yet been caught, the mayor's steward, Gilbert, was seized at the scene, suggesting his involvement. Arcee adds an arrest. Mayor Dalmore abruptly fled his residence during questioning by the Bracer Guild and attempted to flee down the Ruban River in his personal yacht. Bracers reacted quickly and alerted the Royal Guard, who rushed to the scene in a high-speed cruiser, Arcee, and used its hull as a barrier to thwart the escape. After his apprehension, the suspect appeared to have temporary lapse of memory, possibly due to shock, but has since regained his composure. Oh, actually, I missed the previous one. What motivated such a despicable act? A figure born into privilege and wealth, who, for years, managed the affairs of the municipal government, has fallen from grace. All for what in the end was nothing more than an enormous debt born from insatiable personal greed. In an investigation conducted by the Liberal News, it was uncovered that Morris Dalmore had been engaged in a number of speculative market transactions. However, a year prior, these deals in the Republic fell through, and he was left with a substantial debt. In order to cover his losses, Dalmore diverted money from the city's budget and attempted to develop a number of resort homes to be built somewhere within the region, perhaps reasoning that the profit gained from some prime real estate would hide his pilfering from the city coffers and restore his prior wealth. Unfortunately, the key to this plan, the Mercy Orphanage, declined an offer to sell the land upon which it stood. The desperate suspect then resorted to arson and slipped into a heinous spree of crime. Society ran awaits a speedy election. With the incumbent mayor under arrest and incapable of fulfilling his duties, the Rowan succeeding municipal government is expected to endure an extended period of confusion. However, through the abolishment of the aristocracy and simultaneous enactment of a royal charter,
In an instance such as this one, the law stipulates that an election must be held at the earliest possible date and a new mayor is selected. Therefore, in the interest of public stability, prompt and non-partisan election is awaited by all. Technology, durable calculator, CAPL. Number 1 in processing ability worldwide. Mechanical computation through the application of orbments has been used in a vast range of fields, beginning with navigational equipment aboard airships. However, the CAPL, which is located in the Zeiss Central Factory, reigns supreme in this department. The CAPL has the ability to instantly locate information from within its databanks, which currently store an amount equal to that of numerous encyclopedias. Its inventor, Professor Russell, is presently researching further possible applications for this technology. Alright, actually, let's go to the bar 2 first. Oh god, bar is south. Okay, a few more things. We have a recipe you can eat. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Put the rest of our cash in here. Oh yeah, the metal jackets are worth it, except we can't buy them. So I'll just buy one shoe. I'm also a complete moron. I'm an absolute moron. Bought all my stuff and forgot to equip it. All this time, we could have been doing a lot more damage to the monsters. Alright. Well, that's that, I guess. So let me just make a save here, and we're gonna call it. Thank you for watching. This was Trails in the Sky on twitch.tv/gameswithnick. We'll be back. Actually, probably not Sunday. I'll probably play sometime tomorrow to make that up. And again, I will try to crank in a few more sessions because I want to try to finish the game before I have to leave streaming for a month and a half because of vacation and moving and all sorts of things like those. So, check out youtube.com/gameswithnick. Actually, youtube.com/@gameswithnick is the new. Oh god, how do I showcase it? There. youtube.com/@gameswithnick is where you find all my VODs. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, come check out on Twitch. I should be back streaming by the time this episode goes live on YouTube, so come see what I'm currently streaming. Plenty of candidates. Yakuza 0 is probably one of those. I'm thinking Final Fantasy 13 might be another, or maybe Outer Wilds. Still indecisive. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next time.